Let's go. Sunday night, everybody. Welcome to the Odyssey Esports League of Legends tournament. Week 5 matches is going to be a good time. We've got a good triple header set up for you. I am Josh Sand, your play-by-play for game number 1. Joining me in the caster booth in this first match against for In the Trees versus Solar's Eclipse, we've got Captain and MVP of Bushy Boys, the Jungle Mastermind, the only jungler in NA who's been able to one-trick both Kane and Ivern in the same season, making his debut tonight. We've got Thrasher in the booth. Thrasher, my friend, how are you doing tonight?
You're way too kind. I may or may not have actually made Ivern or just trolled everybody during those scouting grounds, but that's a side note. I'm excited to get into these games here. Um, looking at these teams, it's really should be an interesting game. They're both at the bottom of the barrel right now, but knowing from scrims and everything, both of these teams have potential for sure. I think Solar's Eclipse after that DC, I think they're going to come on the rise. INT, they finally have their team. I know 4 weeks gone, but we're ready.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. So yeah, like Thrasher said, this is the opportunity for both of these teams to start clawing their way into the middle tier of the tournament. Every tournament we have, takes a couple of weeks for some teams to get their feet out from under them. So we'll see if they do it. Are there any particular bans you're expecting aside from the ones we're seeing? Because we're in picks and ban right now. Ajuka obviously getting targeted first. He's a big heavy in the top lane, I think.
Ajuka always gets targeted. I know that if I was going against INT, I like to target a small PP weeb. His champ pool seems limited, but we could see a lot coming out from him in the future. But the
Mhm.
Malphite and his Vex, he plays almost as a 2-trick, so I would expect one of those.
Gotcha.
Uh, Maybe the Drubert for Seraphine is a very common ban. Yep.
Yeah, I think everybody in this tournament has been in that spot before where they've let Drubert have Seraphine, and you remember. It's it's an easy one to forget, but NASA's gonna get taken away too. So Basil getting
Okay.
hit up. So yeah, no bans on PP Weeb though. So we'll see. It's always a challenge too, because like if your mid laner gets banned, do you risk a blind pick in the first rotation?
It depends on your confidence in your mid laner and what kind of champions you can blind. I probably wouldn't. Coming out with the Jarvan here, which is always a
Mm,
good first pick jungle.
I
Very
like that.
solid.
Yeah, a lot
Doesn't
of
have
early
many
game aggression.
weaknesses.
Ooh,
Oh,
and the Jinx
I
pick into the Jarvan too. That's confident. Oh, Milio into
okay.
Jarvan. Oh, jeez. Okay. That's
I don't
confidence
know
in
if
the
I
pot lane.
love that though. The Jinx has no mobility to get away from Jarvan ganks. It's kind of an interesting idea, but with the Milio, it could be good.
It could be. Milio's strength is that his ultimate knocks away crowd control. Jarvan doesn't care about crowd
True.
control too much because he's locking in the Cataclysm. Milio can knock him out of his flag and drag with a well-placed Q, but Jarvan can
Okay.
just follow the Cataclysm. But we're going with Sona Lucian though from
Interesting.
Solar's side. Interesting, yeah. So I don't know how much I like pairing an Enchanter with an aggressive laner like Lucian, but I mean you could have a Jarvan at level 2 in the bot lane, so
I
I don't
think
know.
Lucian still gets his little passive from Sona buff, so it's not the
True.
worst, but it's not Nami Lucian either. So we'll see how
Yeah.
it performs.
Yeah. Both junglers
Back is
highly aggressive
good.
aggression. Yeah. I like the high engage from the junglers here.
Okay, they haven't picked mid here for the side of INT. I think I would go with those bands I was talking about earlier.
hmm
Aesol's fine.
Yeah, Asol, I like. I don't know how effective Asol is, but he's just so annoying to play. He can kind of get in your head with how frustrating he is.
Yeah, it's got to be Vex or Malphite here. I just
Nice.
don't see another angle. You already banned out Ajuka is what you wanted to, I think.
And
Yep,
yeah,
Vex hover.
yeah, and that's gonna make it interesting because I don't know if In the Trees are gonna save that counter pick then still, knowing that those two champs are banned. We'll see what he
Yeah.
has though.
The Victor game clank came out for against SEC. I don't know about
hmm
those, but I think they've been playing them recently, if I remember correctly. So
Yeah,
we're
and
good.
SEC could use a little bit of late game damage too.
Okay, they got a lot of beef on the INT right now.
Yeah, a lot of beef. So, yeah, Jinx is gonna have to do a lot of heavy lifting.
This is a front to back comp through and through.
Yeah, absolutely. Ari, ooh,
Ooh,
okay.
okay, interesting. They
So
didn't ban the
Basil,
Malphite, so we could totally see that right here. I would
yeah,
not be surprised at all.
yeah. I feel like that's almost an AP Malphite. Oh, there it is. Okay, there's the
Yep.
Malphite. Okay, I have seen that, and I do know that I've played against AP Malphite. I think PP Weeb has gone AP Malphite before.
That is his specialty. I know when we played them, we made sure we banned it. I don't know if it's scary to be honest yet, but based on his match history, I didn't want to mess with it. So
Yeah, yeah.
we'll
You
see.
want to find out, yeah. Yeah, and I'm trying to look and see, like, there's not a ton of awesome targets. Basil could potentially just Spirit Rush dodge out of the Malphite engage. Sona would be a great target to land on.
If I
Um,
had to take a draft, I would take INTs in a heartbeat, I think here. They just have so much more tools to do the front to back, and I don't think the SEC actually has really the engage that they want to get to Jinx. Like
yeah,
Jarvan can, but he has to send it.
yeah, true,
And then
true.
he's by himself. There's nobody to follow up really very well in a true team fight. But
Yeah, and I
Mundo could
do.
get scary.
He could get scary. He could become an unkillable monster. But I agree with you. I like In the Trees' draft a lot. The fun thing is, Cleanse is useless against their engaged. Like, there's knockup from Isaac, knockup from Ornn, knockup from Malphite. Like,
Yep.
you literally can't see. You're not. You're once you're caught, you're caught. Like, there's no way out of it. You're in the
It's
bouncy house.
hard knockup CC that can't be reduced by tenacity. Like if they try to fight this game front to back, I would take it's definitely INT's game. But SEC does have some nice scaling with Sona Mundo. I don't think
Hmm.
Lucian scales amazing, especially into all those tanks, but he is mobile, so he can dodge a lot.
Yeah,
I don't know.
yeah. It's gonna be tricky, and this is what like I start thinking like INTs win cons are pretty obvious. The front to back fight, hard engage. Solar's Eclipse. Would you have to lean on maybe some split push from Mundo or Ari? Maybe I'm not sure.
Mundo split push is not as bad as you might think since he gets so much AD from his from health and just through his passive.
Mm,
But it's not Jax or Fiora or anything, so if Ornn can just even match him, I don't know.
yeah,
They SEC needs to win fast in my opinion.
yeah. Agreed. Yeah, could see some level 2 action going on, but yeah, we're gonna get the game loaded up shortly. Are we gonna hit intermission before that, or are we gonna go straight in? Okay, we're gonna load up the game shortly. We'll get on the Rift, get this matchup. First game of our 3 series matches. It's gonna be In the Trees versus Solar's Eclipse. But yeah, I think the Jarvan plus Sona plus Lucian, a really strange 3v3 against the bot lane plus
Yeah.
Zac. Um, yeah, I don't know. Um, the only other thing I could think of is that Milio. Uh, he's got one good peel spell into a single direction. If you come at him from multiple angles, it's not going to work out super well for him. But yeah, I'm not sure. We'll see.
Though he only needs to protect Jinx, that's all he has to do.
Yeah. So much is riding on Kai Duck's shoulders. Milio is the perfect support for that to get Jinx accelerated to the end game, but that is a lot of damage. They're going to need to get out of that Jinx. Yeah. So. We'll see. What kind of paths do you expect from the junglers here? Like, do you? Yeah, because I always debate this. I always think like, yeah, if I've seen Jarvan, yeah, we're good, we're good. We're loading up in the Rift right now. We've got In the Trees versus Solar's Eclipse. We are away. Um,
Looking
don't
like
think
a
there's gonna
five
be
point
any
angle.
invade. Yeah, it looks like a 5-point angle. So, is there a big opportunity cost for Dragon Lizard to go bot immediately with the level 2 Jarvan gank? I've been victim of
No,
that many times. I don't know if there's a cost to it.
there technically there is, but no, not really. Jarvan is so good in a utility role and doesn't like you love gold on Jarvan on almost any
Hmm.
champion, don't get me wrong. But versus like Zac needs gold to be very effective. But Jarvan, that's not quite the case. So right here, I want high pressure and a bunch of ganks while Zac is still low level and doesn't have the maxed out E to get crazy ganks off yet. He needs to get his team ahead, especially because their win con is to win fast based on the way they drafted it out. He needs to get active and he needs to do a level 2, he needs to do a level 3. He needs to get on this map fast.
Okay. Nice, nice. And then, yeah, that's a really good point about Zach, because like I think everybody's got trauma from getting ganked from really strange angles that only Zach can gank from. But you're right, he does need levels in that E. Not gonna be able to do it at level 3, so it takes some time to get that really extended range off the elastic slingshot. So,
I
um,
think Zach just full clears here. I think Jarvan, based on what he's doing, is just gonna. He should do a 3, but it looks like he's trying to full clear, which I don't love. We'll see where they actually go. But if it's just gonna be full clear versus full clear, Zach will hard outscale.
yeah, gotta look for those windows of opportunity. Yeah, plus with the Lucian too. You need. I feel like you need gold. I feel like Lucian wants gold pretty early on. If you come out of lane even against a Jinx, not really the best. We'll see.
Yeah. I don't know. Yeah. Okay. I was about to say if we could get a little bit of the zoom out. Now that helps us see a
Perfect.
lot better. Yeah, right here we're just gonna get a lot of easy trading. Okay.
Ooh, good trade from Solar Bear right before
Yep.
Archer would able to get that shield in. Like that.
Yeah, if Sona Lucian gets ahead, Sona does a surprising amount of damage. They could actually kind of dominate that lane if they, like you can see it right now. They're doing pretty well. Okay,
Ooh,
level
Kai with a level
3.
3 in the mid. Baz looks like he's gonna get away pretty easily. Gotta get a flash though, pulled it back from the elastic arm. Good damage on the Basil, but it's gonna pot up and nothing doing after that. Didn't expect to see Zach gank before Jarvan there.
Yeah, no, especially before Jar. Zac level 3 ganks are definitely a possibility, but Jarvan should have ganked maybe even twice by now if he was doing what he probably should.
Yeah, and I
But
think
we'll see how
yeah,
it plays out.
yeah, and topside ganking doesn't seem too fun. I don't think. But Ajuka is pretty far up. Dragon Lizard is going to get spotted by the ward. Killshot gets a slow on him. Dragon Lizard with the flag and drag knocks up, interrupts the dash though.
Wow.
Ajuka's not going to be able to get out of this. He's just going to turn around, accept his fate, try to do a little bit more damage back, but that is going to be first blood going over to Dragon Lizard. Good shot from from that side of the map, man. Nicely done.
Canceling that E was, I don't know if it was lucky or just a really nice, well played flag and drag right there, but that definitely secured that for them. Ajuka did not decide to burn flash there because of that reason, so we get a lot of gold down, which they're playing right into what they need to.
Yeah, and that was a good, yeah, and so Ajuka does have to use his teleport. Able to catch the wave, doesn't lose out on too much XP here. Gonna get a freeze on, it looks like. Nice. But so Bellows, could Bellows breath have helped him through that at all? I don't, because it's, I don't know. It's
The CC was gone by that point, so there's
okay.
nothing to unstoppable because Mundo, his Q just slows, and then he just auto
Mm,
attacks down, and Jarvan, his W slows. There's nothing to unstoppable besides the flag and drag, so once he caught him out on the E,
mhm.
I mean, he could have tried to flash and maybe have gotten away, but I think Ajuka actually made the right call by not going for that.
Yeah, you really don't. Ooh, Dragon Lizard goes in and
Oh,
gets knocked up though. Here comes Kai Duck and PP Weave all over him. Dragon Lizard is not going to be able to get out of this. Going to flash away, but he's ignited. Flash for flash. PP Weave gets that kill onto Dragon Lizard. One kill onto the AP Malphite. You hate to see it as a bot lane. You're like, don't feed that AP Malphite any gold at all, please. Because I guarantee you, I know which lane is going at level 6. Yeah.
yeah, so Dragon Lizard, I think, got spotted on a ward over to that area, if I saw it correctly, and Kaiduk was just right there for a perfect re-engage after he already used his flag and drag to get closer.
Yeah, that was really nice. Yeah, really good timing. Solar Bear going in for a nice trade. But yeah, a lot of man, Milio gets so much sustain between that heal and the shield. It's yeah, Mark Warthog's gonna be quite protected.
Yeah, I think Lucian and Soda needed to kill one of them in that first part where they were getting low. Otherwise, it's just
Yeah,
going to be a farm fest down there, which
yeah.
plays to both of them technically, but... Oh,
Ooh, Ajuka with Call of the Forge God gets a knockup on a kill shot. Kill shot's gonna get brittled and oh, he's gonna have a flash.
oh,
Does he
he
get
flashed
away?
out.
PP Weave goes in and oh, not gonna use ultimate bot lane, just straight onto Basil while Basil's low mana and gets the kill. Killshot somehow made it out of that. Must have popped a cleaver on him and just oh, flash for Juka. Doesn't get a knockup, but gets close enough for some melee attacks. Hammers him down. Killshot is out of. Oh, he's got no TP either. Good play by Juka. Oh my gosh. Fighting Ever Kaidek. Gonna try to grab Solar Bear. Gonna get in. Taking a lot of damage though. He does have the Resurrection. Dragon Lizard, it is here to answer with the counter gank though. Nice and knock up and stun. Mortdog is popping Ghost. He's gonna try to get away. Dragon Lizard looking for re-engage. Not gonna do it. But nothing doing in the bot lane between those 3v3.
Wow, that's a ton of action to just have all right in one spot. I was ready to digest the top, and then all of a sudden he's ganking bot.
Yeah. Also, no health bars too. Went critically low. Usually 3 people or a 6-man fight usually results in something a little bit more. But you get 2 enchanters, so what can you do?
Yeah, they did. I don't know if it's a visual bug, but nobody really blew flash in that whole entire thing. So makes me wonder if they were totally committed to it, or if it was more of a, hey, we want a little bit of space.
Yeah. As soon as somebody joins to spoil the party, both guys will handshake on it. Let's see. So man, PP Weeb already has 2 kills in the Malphite. Of course, he's got a frickin' Dark Seal.
Yep.
Every AP Malphite. Oh god. All right. So yeah, PP Weeb gearing himself up to just straight one-shot the backline.
Yeah, they don't even need that with the way their comp is set up, but it's kind of almost an added bonus. If they take out an Ahri or a Lucian like that, it makes the fight so much harder for SEC in the late game.
Yeah, seriously. Man, because I think Killshot, he's flirting with a little bit of disaster here. Giga gonna happily trade with a knockup while he's under tower. But I don't know, Mundo's so beefy. Oh my god, there's that crushing shot from Killshot.
Horn does a lot of damage, but not that much damage.
No.
He's doing okay.
Yeah, he's gonna go where he pleases.
But yeah, we're kind of already seeing that mid pick on the Malphite paying dividends. He's got 2 kills with bounty already. If he starts getting Dark Seal stacks, it's gonna be pretty rough.
Man, he's up 20 CS too. That's a freaking man. Yeah. Yeah, it's a big deal because he's been able to contain Basil. Basil hasn't been able to roam at all. And yeah,
they're seeing it. They see him on the Herald right now. They're on vision.
Solar Bear's going in. Gonna get stopped by the Chompers, looks like. But you have a fight here. Jika with the Call to Forge gonna get 1 knocked up, and Killshot is gonna go down. Here comes the Malphite ultimate though, but it's 3 into the Cataclysm. Who's trapped in with who? Smite to survive. Basil's there too, gets a charm onto Weeb. Weeb doesn't have his ultimate. Basil could try to do some damage. Kai's looking for a little bit CC2. Slows a plenty. Basil's gonna try to retreat while attacking, but here comes the knockup. Basil, nice dodge away with the Spirit Rush. Goes 1, goes 2, goes 3, but it's ignited, and he's gonna go down. Small PP Weed on a rampage 4-0 on the AP Malphite. Oh no, that's not good.
Yeah, it's really bad. They just lost so much in there. They lost the Herald, which they practically leashed. They just gave over a bunch of kills to a Malphite with a Dark Seal that's going to go full AP. If they were afraid of one-shots before, I think it's a certainty now.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, puts Mortdog and Drupert in a real happy place. All they got to do is just play defensively, farm it out. And like, you can't get super aggressive. Dragon Lizard, he doesn't have vision. Wave is pushed up. He could come in with. He doesn't have Cataclysm, so.
Yeah, I don't think this is a good angle for him, and they know something is up. They're playing pretty far back there. There's just no angle for a gank there. You go back and farm.
Yeah. So Basil did shove the wave in. He's going to show us missing from the mid lane, but yeah, wave in bot lane doesn't look super prime for anything to happen, so.
You see Kaiduk coming down though. He sees this wave and he likes it.
Yeah.
If I'm Zach, I like that too.
Yeah. Yeah, Kaiduk hasn't blown passive yet, so he could get pretty aggressive here. Oh, but Dragon Lizard is sneaking on the side bush though down there. I don't think they're gonna push it. We'll see.
It's a lot to commit to this play, but if it works out, it's worth it. Especially because it should net you a dragon if it works. No, they're just setting it to dragon. I think.
Right.
Red is split, but if they come at the same time right here, I think it's doomed for blue. This is not looking great.
Could be a 4v3.
They walk it out. That's good.
Good movement.
Just a little bit of trading top lane.
Yeah.
As it does.
Yes. But yeah, Solar Bear going in. Nice chomper position by Mortdog though. Gonna trade pretty hard. Mortdog taking damage, but gets a heal back. Oh, Basil gonna get knocked
Ooh,
up.
good
PP Weave
buy.
just gets, oh my god, one rotation, one dead Spirit Fox in the mid lane. 5-0 on that PP Weave Malphite. Oh my god. Last chapter, of course, and Stork Boots. Yep, that's par for the god. I hate seeing it, but I love seeing it work on somebody else. I don't know. It's
There's no counterplay for Ari at this point. She's so far behind. If he lands the ultimate, she dies. And
yeah,
dodging that ultimate is not easy, especially with
no.
somebody that's actually experienced on Malphite, like small PP Weave is.
Yeah, he was out of vision.
Oh,
Like, oh shit. Wow.
that's a chunk.
Yeah. Yeah, Weeb hung out outside of vision, so like there was no reaction time for Basil to Spirit Rush out of it, and like can't Spirit Rush while you're knocked up in the air. It just gives you those slaps and that's it. Man.
Yeah, the full combo will just delete her. And I don't anticipate her building anything defensive. It's dodge it or be dead. That's
Yeah.
her position at this point.
Yeah. Is there, man? Yeah, and the thing is like, it's not like an AD matchup where like she could build a Zhonya's if she really needed to. Like, I don't know what the hell you would build against an AP Malphite. Like, it's
I mean, Zhonya's can work you basically Zhonya's right when the Malphite ult comes instead of flashing, instead of maybe getting a
yeah,
Spirit Rush. It's more instantaneous. So
yeah,
maybe, but
that's
that's
true.
committing a lot of gold to a Zhonya's when you're supposed to be getting picks on Ari and doing some damage.
Absolutely, yeah. Of course he's got the Ludens. Okay, so Weeb is all in with the burst damage. Mythics are getting built on the side of in the trees. Yeah, they're gonna have a huge advantage in the mid game though. Celebrate me put the flash forward into the stun. Here comes Kaidek though, could do retaliation. PP Weeb
Oh,
on the back
my.
line though. Nice flank by PP Weeb to cut them off. It's just a massacre. 4v2 cleanup. Mortdog gets credit for that kill. Oh my god, that was a huge enveloping maneuver. They even had vision on the tri-bush too. Man.
Yeah. I mean, they dropped top turret for it, but because plates are still up, even if it's just for 15 seconds, this should get Mortdog quite a bit of money here. He
Yeah.
might be able to get 3. We'll see.
Yeah, we'll see. Feels really
He's committed.
good. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, he'll get it.
Yeah, I'll get it.
There
Nice.
you go.
There you go. Sorry, I was close. That was good. That was good. I was like, he stepped away for like half a second, and it was literally down to like 1 second if he got that plate or not. That was let's see. Basil might find a wild Zac in his. Nope. Okay.
I'm surprised this. Well, maybe it's an over-aggressive play, but I'm surprised he didn't just kind of take it with small PP Weave right there.
Yeah, he's got
With ult up, too.
yeah, yeah. So take a look at the gold. Man, PP Weeb has almost doubled Basil's gold in the mid lane. That is a huge, huge deficit there. But top and jungle on the side of in the trees are, or Solar's Eclipse are in the lead though. Bot's not too distant. They're not too far from each other. So Celebrate is
No,
keeping.
but
But
that's 3,000 gold in the mid lane.
yeah, yeah, yeah. It's real scary, especially as a Sona. Yeah, and I think. You know, and I was thinking like with the choice of summoner spells, like you kind of, I think Ignite would have been great on Sona, but there just didn't seem to be any opportunities. Like Mortdog didn't stick his neck out for Solar Bear to trade on him. They played the lane really well and just like played it conservatively and just didn't get any opportunities for aggression. I think. My God, yeah.
I think so. I think from this angle, what do you do if you're SEC SEC in this situation? You got to push the side lanes, get a little bit of that gold lead to shrink a little bit, and wherever that Malphite goes, you got to watch out. Like Killshot even poking in right now is a little bit scary.
Yeah, seriously. Because he's got a little bit of MR, but mostly building. I think, yeah, we'll see if he can build up some kind of split push presence because I think that might be their only way in right now.
Right now, yes, I would say
Yeah.
so. They need or to find a pick. That's always any team comp anytime. Oh,
Speaking of picks, oh my God, 1Q's like 25% Basil's health. That's
I thought he was just gonna one-shot him. He has the ult up.
yeah,
And
and Ignite.
Ignite.
And electrocute. I'm like, the recipe was there. He was like, yeah, let us not say that PP Weeb is never generous.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe he's looking for the. Oh, he just wants a tower down
There it
instead.
is.
Wow. Wow. Oh my
And
god.
the
All right.
TP too.
Killshot looking for a little bit of revenge. Got the move speed. PP Weep doesn't have any real way out. Jubert is here to help with a little bit
He's
of.
got
Oh,
help coming.
yeah. Jubert's gonna supply some speed. Killshot gonna take a ton of damage. Gonna back away though. He does have ultimate, but not really good to press this. Oh, Kai. Nope. Okay. All right.
Smart to not
Yes.
overchase.
Yeah. Yeah. Didn't really have the vision. Could have been anybody in that jungle. So, um, I know that if me can, I mean, oh god, they've got 4 in the bot lane. Um,
That tower's gone. I don't
yeah,
think they can defend it.
yeah, I think you give this.
I know people are on resets, but if you're SEC, you need somebody in that mid lane putting down some pressure or something. Because right now it's just sitting there with Ari's not going to match Ornn. You're not going to
Yeah,
4v4 bot here. I mean, it's almost a waste of time right now.
yeah, that's true.
Maybe a steal.
Could go for it. They're being really slow with the damage though. Killshot's getting vision
Okay.
on the dragon. Dragon Lizard moves in. They don't get the dragon, then they are going to pay for it with a lot of damage. Dragon's going to try to get out of there. Killshot's on the back line, but this is a really broken up fight. Somehow everybody's surviving though. Flash
He's on
forward
Mortdog.
from Kaidog. Killshot's just in the middle of the back line, just trying to kill everybody, but he does finally go down. Mortdog gets excited, gets the chase on. Rocket goes loose. Not going to land, but man, Killshot was live for like that entire fight in a 1v3 on the back line. That was crazy.
Yeah, if Mundo got ahead in this game, I thought that was their one win condition, is if Mundo could be scary. But
Yeah.
and you kind of saw it there, even with him not being fed and everybody else being fed, he almost killed that Jinx solo in the middle of 4 people.
Yeah, yeah. And because like Melio can't really peel a whole lot. And you can't really like I mean as soon as you cleanse it slow, he's just gonna throw another cleaver and reapply that slow again. So Mundo's just really, really hard to take down. And he forces all of the damage to be focused on him. You know, even though they're 4K ahead, this does feel like a pretty low damage team on the side of in the trees. You know, it's just mostly like Mortdog. Oh god. Oh my
I
god.
think
Oh
with
my
the
god.
AP Malphite, he just
Oh
ulted.
damn! Oh, that would have been a dead zone, dude. I've done that so many times. Just like warding, AP Malphite comes on the corner, one shots, but yeah, just saved by geometry there or physics or whatever the yeah. Oh my
I'm
god.
surprised he must have just shorted it on the mouse, because he can definitely make that wall with the Malphite ult. So
Yeah,
that's
yeah.
kind of interesting to see that. But hey, it's a mistake he's very able to make at 6-0 and 4 here.
Yeah,
Difficult
yeah.
guys.
Yeah, we could forgive a couple more of those. He's definitely done his job. Uh
Yeah.
my gosh, yeah. He almost the CS leader is oh no, CS leader is Killshot, so um yeah, still hope in the top lane. PP Weep is just oh my god. Yeah.
Yeah, that Malphite getting ahead really hurt the Ahri, not just in being 0 and 4, but look at that farm. It's just, it's so impressive. How can you walk up with Malphite being able to one-shot you every time he ults on you?
Yeah, yeah,
Really hard.
yeah. And man, this is really tough. Did you get? Oh, PP Weep going really far
He
in.
might be caught out.
Oh, Meepa gets hit by the rocket though, but Weeb is gonna. Oh, oh my god! Of course he's got a Zonias. Basil is on the back line, but Mortdog is chasing down Solar Bear. Weeb does go down. Kaizak is bouncing around, and might be the end of the fight there, I guess. But nice pick. That was huge. That was a big shutdown, I think. I missed who it went to.
It went to Jarvan.
Okay,
Dragon Lizard.
okay, all right. Yeah, want that golden Solar Bear, but still, any kill you get on Weeb. Oh, are they gonna? Wow.
Solar Bear kind of got blocked by the Cataclysm and couldn't get that kill, but yeah, we're on Bear in play.
Yeah, Mortdog taking all of the killing. Has got a flash out. Jupiter flashed out as well. Basil is on the back line with the charm. Gonna get annihilated though. Mortdog's trading back. Gonna go down. Slowbear's got a flash away for his life. Killshot is in with the TP. Dragonless commits, knocks in flag and drags all the way to the back. Kaiduk is gonna make it out though. So really, really aggressive Baron call from the side of In the Trees right after getting picked.
Yeah, you can see the impact of small PP Weave not being there. His death time is really long because he's so far ahead, and you can just see without the Malphite there, they're actually not destroying them or anything.
Yeah, that's true. That's true because there's really no item difference between Mortdog and Solar Bear right now. So it's like so much of that gold is on Weeb. So yeah, once that gold is off the map, that makes sense. Yeah, yeah. It's not too scary to fight. Um, Goal difference right now is only like, oh my god, okay, that's what he wants. Weeb is, yep, Mipa, that's what you're gonna see every single time. If Weeb sees you, you're fucking dead. That's, there's no way about it. Oh, oh, it's so painful.
I mean, he's lucky it hasn't happened 2 or 3 more times.
Yes,
He's
yeah,
short of the 1 ult.
yeah, 100%, yeah. You know, and this is like, oh, this is
You can see me with the with the chat.
fun and interactive, yes. Me had a bevy of interesting choices to make when Malphite immediately got into vision range of him. Oh my god. Wow. That's I feel that pain. I know what it's like to die for no reason. So,
Malphite had dropped a lot of Magi stacks there, and he's still under 10, but
mm.
getting the 4 there is really nice for him, on top of obviously getting a kill in general.
So is it like I'm not super sure about the so does it lose like a lot of efficiency if it's below a certain stack threshold?
So at 10 stacks, it gives you some movement speed.
Okay.
I don't know the exact percentage, but I want to say it's 5 or 10, which
Oh
is
wow.
pretty nice. Yeah, no,
Yeah.
it's really good to have it over 10. Plus the efficiency, because it costs 16, 1700, something like that.
Mm.
It needs to hit a certain amount of AP, obviously, to be gold efficient, and I think
Yeah.
10 is with that passive makes it right about there.
Okay, nice, nice. Plus, like, Malphites gets, like, nice movement speed on his Q. Kill shot's pretty far up. Mortdog is here. There is a 4-man goon squad coming for him. Kill shot's gonna try to get out of dodge, but that Mundo passive is down. Mortdog is laying down the rockets. Flash out from Kai's knockup, but Kai gets the slowing him. Kill shot's so buff! He's got so much healing! Okay, cool. Alright, so he bought a ton of time for his team there.
I really wish that INT had gotten that mid turret or something for that overchase, because that was a lot of time and resources committed there, and they just didn't get anything.
Yeah, because even if they do rotate there in time, they don't want that fight. They don't want that fight.
This is exactly what INT wants, front to back. This is it.
We've been circling around the back line, looking for an ulti on. Oh, knockup is the way though. Oh my god. Oh my god, just the deletions across the board. Mortdog is laying rockets down, and the Malphite ulti just was way too much. Mortdog can't get around the Cataclysm though. Nice defensive play from Dragon Legends ultimate there, but there are too many in the trees members at this dragon. Gonna have to back away. Man, that target selection by Weeb. Is he? Oh, Dragon Lizard's gonna try. No, he's not gonna get that steal at all. They just slow played that Dragon health. Dragon Lizard. Oh, he uses the blast cone to get away. Oh my god. The rocket misses, but the zap hits from Mortdog. Really well played by the Jinx. 7-1 and 2. Gonna get this Dragon as a reward. They slowed. They did not do. They barely did any damage to that Dragon while Dragon Lizard was hanging out. That was really smart from in the trees there.
Yeah, you definitely want to take out. If you can just take out the jungler, then you don't need to worry about smite fights and 50-50s. You just easily take objectives.
Yeah.
And also killing him, that should net them this Baron for free.
Oh, yep. The dominoes are falling now. Yeah, with that. Yeah, there's no smite threat. Might as well go for the Baron here. No play to be found. So looks like Slow's Eclipse they're gonna try to get the bot turret and trade. That's about as good as I think you could get at this point.
I think so.
Yeah.
Maybe a mid turret when if they recall here, but looks like they're not all committed to recalling right now. So.
Man, and yeah, PP Weeb, it looks like he's forcing me to build a locket, possibly. Super sucks. It totally sucks, but I think you have to. Like it's, I don't know.
Sona, yeah, it's not ideal, but I think you have to, and I think that SEC just can't do that. They don't own any objective right now.
Yeah.
There's no fight that they can take where they win at this particular point in the game. Jinx is fed, Zach.
Oh my god. Oh, PP Weave just one-shots Mipa again. Call the Forge God goes loose. A Cataclysm down, but here comes Kaiduck straight to the back line, taking all of the culling right in the face. Killshot is looking for Mortdog, but Drubert is there with the stuns and the heals. Mortdog goes crazy, looking for some more damage. Rockets away, not going to land. Basil has the Spirit Rush. Mortdog is going through the turret, though. He doesn't give two shits. Gets charmed, gets double queued, but it doesn't matter, though. He's on a rampage, 8-1 and 3 on the Jinx. Oh my god, in the trees are just running it down mid. Kaiduck, why doesn't he turret dive too? Let's everybody just go through turrets, ignore all the structures, and just, oh my god, this is going to be a leveled inhib. Can they push for the win here?
I think this is game.
Oh my goodness. That fight was just
Yep.
lightning fast at that engage. Solar Bear could try to defend. Meepa is up as well, but there's just so much scary engage on the side of in the trees. Meepa could step forward, but there's just no way out. That is a kill zone right at your own Nexus. Gonna turn it around. Meepa flashes forward with a stun. Not gonna be any follow-up though.
Wow.
My
They're not
god,
in.
okay. They're still in this game. Solar's Eclipse are still alive. Live to fight another day. Oh my god. They gotta lick their wounds. Enemy wards all over the place. No objectives to pick up yet, but ugh, just
Oh.
oh my god, PP Weep, don't do it again, dude.
Ooh.
You auto attack into the knockup. Is he gonna get a 2 for 0? Oh my god. Double kill, PP Weep ganking people out of the bush. That's not even fair, dude. Oh my god. Basil gonna try to get some revenge. Not gonna land the knockup, but he does have the Spirit Rush. PP Weep
I
taking a
don't
lot of damage. Double
know if he has
Q.
the damage.
Yeah, he's got another Spirit Rush. Gets some
Oh.
charm. Oh my god. PP Weeb, 3 for nothing. He's gonna walk out here like a thief in the night. No, Killshot needs to land one cleaver. Weeb gets the nice move speed with that. Oh my god, gets the Q. Killshot. Is he gonna get a cleaver on him? Yeah, okay. Oh my god, okay. PP Weeb, he's gotta go down here, right? There's no way he survives. Mordog is
Yeah.
there. Okay, alright. That is a big shutdown going over to Killshot.
But
Jubert is
he
gonna hear the
also
speed.
costs
Oh
his
my.
own life for it.
Yeah, Mortdog is in pursuit. Jubert can keep the speed up. Here comes Dragonlance with a knockup though into the Cataclysm. Killshot pops the ultimate. He's looking for some kills there. Oh no! They go down trading their kills. Like you said, over chasing. Can't chase the Mundo, man. It's yeah, you're up 5k. You still, I don't think you, yeah, you're right. You should not be chasing that guy.
I'm surprised how unkillable he is, even with the Jinx so fed. I will say I do disagree here with the rapid fire cannon. I think your
Mhm.
only target that you can't kill right now is the Mundo. I think you need to take LDR,
Yeah, yeah, absolutely.
and we just
And I,
saw it there.
yeah, and I don't see any active Grievous Wounds on their side. You got a Thornmail or a Bramble Vest on Zach, but um yeah, I think maybe Drubert might be going for a Chemtech. I forget what that item is, but Putrefier. He might be going for that
Oh,
if they.
yes.
Yeah, yeah. Um, but wait, no,
Yeah.
LDR doesn't do Grievous, does it?
No, no.
Okay, okay.
Oh, I guess the item, the way that it's switched now, the Mortal Reminder now gives armor penetration, right? Didn't they change
Yeah,
that?
I think
Okay,
so.
so that might be good. I don't know if you, because you're so far ahead on the Jinx, I don't know if you really need that, because obviously Zach right now is building the Bramble Vet, or the Thornmail almost there.
Yeah. Oh my god. 50% health off of Basil. Oh my god, there's no way. Just flashing, spirit rushing away. You can't. If Weeb sees you, you're dead. There's. Oh my god.
There's no
Uh,
counterplay, as he
yeah,
says.
absolutely. Oh my
Killshot can
god.
survive a while,
He
but they have no
can, yeah.
damage.
Call the Forge God, knocks up 2. Dragon Laser flash over the wall. Meepa goes down, and Mortdog is just landing rockets all over the place. Killshot surviving as long as he can, but he's still got 5 members of the enemy team on him. Weeb is just going in circles, knocks up a plenty. Killshot, can he get 2? He goes 1 for 1. That's a moral victory there, but Dragon Soul going over. Let's
He got it.
steal! Oh my god, that's so huge. Denying Soul point over to in the trees, but oh, man, they're gonna pay for it though with those deaths on their side. They've got no front line. It's just Solar Bear by himself with Basil on the
Yeah,
base defense.
I don't know how worth it was. I mean, you have to steal it, but at the same time, they just walk into the space with no towers up.
Yep, Kaiduk looking to get the knockup, gets Basil up in the air. Basil has no ultimate to get away from this. 2-man slam, Solar Bear's in the back line with the culling all in their faces though. Is he gonna go down? Mortdog gonna do another tower dive, why not? Gets a kill, goes on a rampage. 12-3 and 3 on the Jinx. Nothing but an open Nexus. Meepa is gonna try to do it. Maybe one-shot me again instead of attacking the Nexus. That's what he's hoping for. Not gonna happen though. In the trees are gonna secure this Nexus. They're gonna kill the Sona and man, take the match in the trees on the winning board now. Oh my gosh. Bro, have you played against them? Have you played against this Malphite? I don't know if you leave the Malphite up. That's so gross. Oh my
We
god.
banned it, so
Okay,
no, we
okay.
did not.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Could see why. That's just such a problem. Like he's so good at getting picks. If you have any squish on, oh, God, it's just it's gross. It's gross. If I'm playing like a tank support, you know, at least you could build a locket, maybe a Night's Vow or something. But on a Sona, an Enchanter, man, like that Malphite is just freaking nightmare. So Yeesh.
Yeah, I don't know how SEC wins that game unless they had snowballed really, really hard early, but that draft went exactly how INT wanted it to. As soon as they started getting front to back, the game was over. You could see it. Lord
Yeah.
Solar Bear was putting pellets into them with Lucian. Basil and Meepo were just getting one tapped. It just wasn't. It was hard. That's a hard game.
Yeah. Yeah. Really tough match. Also, thanks for calling that out, Theo. Yes, we're gonna move on to game number 2 really soon. Also, Sia, thanks for calling out GG to Kaiduk, aka Super Saiyan. That was his first game in the tournament because he's swapping in onto the roster for In the Trees. 4-1-4 on the Zac. Just a fantastic performance. Nice counter ganks, good engages. Yeah, just a solid performance all around for In the Trees. Yeah. So we're gonna go. We're gonna go to intermission. Kick it over to intermission for game number 2. Y'all take a break, grab a drink, all that good stuff. Thrasher, thank you for casting with me, bro. It was a lot of fun. It was a good time.
Oh, you're welcome, and GG's to both teams. It was an exciting game.
Yeah, absolutely. So, yep, going to intermission, and we'll be back in a short moment.
Hello, stream. Can you hear us? If you can hear us, say something in chat. We're here for game number 2. Hey, something in chat. Let's go. It's me, Drewbert, in the casting booth. I'm joined by... It's actually a tri-cast for game 2. We're here with CO on the play-by-play and Delta here to do some color casting alongside me. What's up, everybody?
Hello.
What's up? What's up?
I'm very glad I don't have the solo cast today.
Yeah, we figured we would give you just, instead of a solo cast, now you can tri-cast, right? So
I know. It's great to have friends.
We're just gonna mute at some point in the game, and you'll just be the only one talking.
Okay, then I have the solo cast again. This is great.
Yep. It was all a trick. We've tricked you. But
Yep.
yeah, we're gonna get in the draft here. It's Fiddle Eats Timo versus Boomers. Should be a pretty good matchup. Boomers definitely looking like one of the tournament favorites at this point, led by the Jimbo Slice, with fan favorites like the Mango patrolling the jungle. But let's see what the bands look like here. Jinx. All right. I'm a big believer. If a champion is part of someone's logo, you just ban it. That's always a really good rule of thumb. So no Jinx for Boomers.
Damn. So if there's no champion on the logo, do you just ban none?
That's my only
You
strategy.
just leave a ban open.
Yeah, I've revealed my strategy. Yep.
Wait,
Damn,
there's no
okay.
Timo ban, no Fiddle ban. Like what? What?
Damn.
Wait
know.
a minute.
No. Nocturne, that's definitely going to be towards Mango. I've seen him been playing that in the solo queue, so.
God, it's so good.
Don't
I mean,
worry.
it's terrible. It's terrible. He's terrible at Nocturne. Stop banning it.
Unfortunate.
Ooh, I kind of like this. That's a takeaway from Boomers as well if they lock in the Sejuani first. And they do. I like it. I like that first pick.
Yeah, I definitely like it a lot. Super strong blind pick, especially if you're looking to pick jungle first. And Boomer's immediately just gonna respond with Jarvan straight away.
Second Jarvan of the night. It's not, and pair it with a Cassante. That's a go in and mess people up duo right there. I don't know how he does into Shen though. Shen, I really like Shen in coordinated play because you get so much value out of his ultimate. I like the pick. I would like the Xayah too to come through. You can you, Delta, you're gonna know more than that. Can you do the Xayah ultimate out of the Jarvan wall, or can you not get enough distance?
That is not possible, unfortunately.
So you're just locked in there no
Yeah,
matter what.
you're stuck in there regardless.
Okay, well there you go.
You can ult the ult in cast to dodge it, but once it's there, you're kind of stuck.
Okay.
I think it
Well-
forms the wall anyway, so you're kind of just stuck regardless.
Oh, legit?
You're kind of just stuck regardless. I do think Xayah pick on B3 is a bit ambitious, especially when you don't see AD early. The way Boomers have hidden their draft so far gives Jimbo counter pick, especially after the second ban phase, and it seems like Fiddle's actually only going to ban Caitlyn from Jimbo here. They're not going to ban Twitch or any of his other strong picks. I do expect a Twitch pick here on R4.
Yeah,
Or
I think
Misfortune. That is another pick that I was thinking about, but it's probably just one of the other two here.
which is what I feel like comes out here. Yeah, the rat gets locked in. Jimbo's had some big time performances on the Twitch. He's gonna go over that pick once again.
Yeah, and the Twitch matchup into Xayah is actually somewhat okay for Xayah. She can handle it pretty easily by laying down feathers and getting a good flash off.
The Alistar, have we seen an Alistar before?
I think this is the first game of this tournament we've seen in Alistar.
I think you're right. Here's the
And it
big
wasn't
question.
Logros. I'm
And it
really
wasn't
disappointed.
Logros, yeah. Here's the big question: is this a mid Nautilus? What do we think? If you've been watching MSI, you know mid Nautilus anti-support can be a can be a thing.
I highly
I
doubt it.
lost the end of the draft.
Oh yeah, well it's just gone forever.
Yeah, it's
I
just
guess we'll
gone.
never know.
The draft
Oh, it's
never
back.
happened.
Oh, excellent, excellent.
Excellent, cool. Now, I highly doubt it. Pikachu Tiger 2 weeks ago had a really pop-off performance on the Annie, so I definitely expect him to take that again. And
You're
given
right.
that lineup with Eli taking top lane, it'll be Cop on Nautilus, and we know how deadly he is. Second best Nautilus in the server, only behind you, Drew.
Oh wow, thank you. Thank you. I haven't played Nautilus in a long time. I might have to bust that out. Which do you favor one draft over the other? I'm looking. I just know what Jimbo can do on the Twitch, so I'm wondering if that's shading my like bias in the team comps. But I'm like leaning towards Boomers, but I'm not. I don't know. I'm not convinced that Fett can't do something with this draft.
This draft definitely is favored towards Fiddle. You're trying to play a full engage comp into Cassio Zaya. It simply just doesn't happen. You have Shen and Alistar for a lot of peel. Sejuani can peel decently, Sejuani can also engage, but you're trying to play full dive into two disengaged champs, and it simply just doesn't work.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I mean, I agree. I see what you mean there. I do wonder if one lane, Jimbo could navigate these with the stealth on Twitch and make some stuff happen, but I feel like Alistar has such an easy go button if played right to get on top of him, like once he reveals himself. I'm not sure what you can count on for peel there. I don't know. I guess the one move they've got is Jarvan locks someone in and then Twitch just ults over top. They throw a bear into the arena too and just hope no one's left standing after the dust settles.
Yeah, but then the issue becomes how do your carries get in, because you have Sejuani Nishan standing in the way, you have Alistar who's going to press W on your carry and say, goodbye, you're out of the fight.
Oh, holy guacamole, if that's something that we say around here. We just got 50 tier 1 subs from
What?
Sasha. Yeah.
Yo, shout out to Kita.
That's literally the most subs we've ever gotten. Thank you.
I think that's the first time anyone's gifted this up, so thank you.
Yeah, no, that's incredible. Hey, we appreciate you. That's awesome.
Yo, did Mr. Beast come to the stream or something? What's going on here?
No, we don't need Mr. Beast. We have Kita.
It's okay. I'm about 6 degrees of separation away from Mr. Beast. Don't worry about it.
So if you're glad you don't have to watch ads anymore while watching the stream, everyone say thank you to Kita for your ad-free viewing experience.
I know.
Love it, love it, love it. I think we'll probably kick into. I'm trying to. I think we'll kick over to the Pike screen in a second to load up the game, but I'm excited to see this one play out. I think I agree with you, Delta. The draft feels Fiddle eats Teemo favored, but I think there's some outplay potential on the side of Boomers that's got me really, really excited.
Yeah, we will definitely see once we load into game here.
I don't know. Cop might be gunning for top Nautilus of the server here with another. He might just take the crown with another pop-off performance.
I mean, you guys can share the title, right? You can have 2 god hands.
There can only be one.
No, there can be 2.
I think there is.
Discord says there can be 2.
Cop can be the god foot, maybe?
The god arm.
The god arm. Yeah.
The god arm.
You can assemble an entire body.
I'll be the god.
Exodius.
I don't. What part should I be?
You need eyes.
The god head.
Ooh,
god
the brain. Yeah.
The god brain. Yeah.
Love it.
We'll just have this Exodius of Nautilus players in the community.
Maybe that's the next off-season tournament, just all for one. It's a whole team of Nautiluses.
Yeah, only if Riot would add it.
Yeah. And we're underway here. I'm excited. We'll see if we get any level 1 shenanigans. I like level 1 shenanigans, but I guess we'll see. That Annie change is big. I feel like people underestimate that level 1, that she has her stun right away.
Yeah.
That can be that's kind of a big change here. It lets you be so aggressive on the level 1s.
Yeah, we already see it in play right now as Pikachu Tiger just walks up and he's just able to zone people off because he's just holding the stun.
Stop. Slamming a pickaxe into the ground. Just Nautilus things.
He's planting his garden. He's got time.
Yeah. Oh, that'd be cool, like a farmer Nautilus. Send that idea to ride. I do want to point out, Cop does this more often than I do on Nautilus. He went the glacial augment, so
Gross.
He'll be slightly squishier when he goes in. Like he's really gonna rely on that W shield to keep him healthy in the engages. Like he won't have the aftershock to kind of keep him beefy. But if he lands that hook on an ideal member, the glacial spread can be really devastating. So, bit squishier, but I think could be more impactful if done correctly. We'll have to watch how that plays out.
Oh,
Oh,
we're
I- I-
going on a trip.
yeah,
And-
we're going on a trip to somewhere else in Summoner Drift apparently.
No, it's just top
we're
lane.
back. We're gonna be watching some top lane action now.
It's okay, just a tribute to Mipa, you know?
Yeah.
If you didn't know, oh my god, oh my god, that was so scary.
Not even in the game and I jumped.
Directed Cam loves top lane. It is top lane bias. I don't know if you noticed.
Yeah, it is pretty top lane bias, and as we see here, bot, they're actually just looking to fight immediately with the level 2 advantage.
Oh, that was such a good hook coming out from Cop. The Ignite is on Anna. She's trying to get away, but Jimbo... Oh, he's not able to get the last tick off. Anna and Zexus have been pushed out under tower, and they lost level 2, but they're even in levels now. Maybe they can get some retaliation, but maybe Anna was looking to get a reset there. Oh, exciting.
Yeah, no, that's exciting. That's just hitting level 2, knowing the level 2 power spike on the Nautilus is especially devastating. Alistair does have a healing component to his kit, so if they can play this safe, they can kind of heal up a bit under tower.
Yeah, it's
What was
really well played by the bot lane as well. On the side of the boomers, they're just able to abuse the weak Alistar level 1, where Cop's able to get Relic Shield procs off of the wave. So he's just able to walk up and force the level 2.
I have to see. I don't expect anything too crazy with the Annie until she hits 6 and gets access to Tibbers. But it looks like Boomers does want to fight over this crab. They've got the man advantage, so I think it's just a good take from them.
Yeah, and this is really well played by both soul laners on the side of boomers here. But they're able to crash their waves at the same time and roam towards top side.
You don't see that every day in solo queue. That's one of the joys of playing in coordinated play is you get the rotate on the scuttle crab from your top and your mid laner.
Yeah, there's not much you can do in these lanes, that would be unfortunately, because you just lose prio in both. It's losing early game for both laners.
Oh, we might be getting some action on the second crab though. The stun does come out from Pikachu Tiger, but Blue Jay has no fear. He's just going in, trying to continue the fight. Will force Pikachu's flash out. And I guess we get to see the rotation on the opposite side from the bot lane for the Fett team.
Yeah, that almost was the starts of something exciting. But as it is, crab will be split down the middle, one crab to each team, and no one is worse the wear. Although they did blow a flash, so which actually that might still be down when she hits 6. So that actually is kind of an important cooldown to burn. The flash Tibbers is especially devastating.
Yeah, I know you kind of just go back to farming camps as both junglers at this point. You go back to your bot side, you clear back the top, and then you meet back at top side, shake hands, and then you probably reset afterwards.
Yep, I'm flipping ahead in the script. That is what is going to happen. You are correct.
Yeah, that is what's going to happen. Okay.
I'm waiting for some of these level 6s, like the Shen level 6 power spike. We could see some exciting cross map play if it's not tracked by boomers. The Tibbers level 6 power spike, that's going to be cool. So we're going to get some. I think we're going to get some spicy stuff here in probably under a minute.
Yeah, it is just important to note that Annie doesn't have flash, so there's not going to be any flash Tibbers plays.
Exactly.
Which is
yeah.
very big for the side of boomers, because the only way you engage on other fights otherwise is either through Jarvan EQ or through Nautilus Hook.
Well, speaking.
Oh yeah, there's that hook, but it is on the Alistar, and he is a very beefy boy. We'll take a little bit of damage, but not too much.
Yeah, you see that glacial trail. It can be really, really annoying if done properly in a team fight. Tibbers is available, as is the weird Medusa attack that Cassio does to turn everyone to stone. You know, whatever that one's called.
Petrifying Gaze.
Yes, Petrifying Gaze.
Oh, legitimately?
Hmm?
Yes.
Oh, okay. I just thought it was like stop and scream or something. Scream Stop.
That's from the
Unfortunate.
school of Drubert casting, where you just make up the names.
Yeah. Like
Delta
Snot
just
Sin or
knows all
whatever.
the Delta just knows all the names.
I mean, go ahead. Name me like tell me the champion's ability. I'll probably get the name of it. 90 or like I'll get the name of like half of them.
That's pretty good. There's
Teemo's W.
a lot of champions.
Who's W?
I call it Speedy Boy. Or Speedy Waddle.
It's Teemo.
Oh,
Because he goes really speedy and he waddles. It's very cute.
why would I know the name of Teemo's W? No one plays
These
that champ.
teams
Because you said
love-
you would know anything, you know?
No,
You
I
know
said
any
I know
ability.
half.
Ah, okay. Oh! Oh!
See, I'm just imagining all these Annie plays, but with Flash, and they could be going so differently. But Flash will be up. It's got about a third of its cooldown left, maybe a little bit less, like a quarter. So she'll have Flash soon.
Yeah, a lot of pressure being put in mid here by the side of Boomers. Or up just been roaming a lot during this landing phase, and Jimbo hasn't been punished at all.
It will.
With Jay being bot side, they're actually just gonna look for the dive right now. Because they know Cop is on reset after roaming mid.
Yeah, they will have spotted Blue Jay in the tri-bush, so they should know that something's up here. I doubt Jimbo steps anywhere out from that tower, to be honest.
Yeah, and even with the massive wave crash, they're just a bit slow on it, so it doesn't seem like they're actually gonna go for the dive. But meanwhile, top lane, Smoke actually forced a flash.
Oh my god, they're all there.
Oh my gosh.
Dude, they're all here. Do they know it? And does Mako respond?
Oh!
He is on this side. Oh!
Oh! The ulti will go wide! And Jimbo has to get out for his life, blowing both of his summoners. Cop has to blow his flash as well, and is going to eat the exhaust while Jimbo
Comes
tries
Mango.
to get some DPS out. Here
he's
comes Mango on the J4. He's looking for Anna. He's looking for Blue Jay. He's looking for somebody. They're going to get Zexus. Alright, they're going in with the Cataclysm, trying to get some DPS out. Oh, but he's a squishy boy. Gonna
can kill
take some damage. Cop
Cassio's here.
trying his best. Here comes Lumi in. Oh, first blood goes over
Cassio's
to
here.
Anna. Good. It's just a 5v5 in the
Oh
bot
my
lane
God.
right now.
And
They're
they're
just going left and right. Good ulti coming out from Anna, going to get some more damage down. Pikachu having to reblow his flash that just came back up. Trying to get
It's
out.
coming!
Eli
Yeah,
has
it's
to
empty.
as well. And then there's Smoke. He just decided to come in at the very end. He has taunt. And he doesn't have flash. He's going to taunt Eli.
That's another
Get the knockup. Lumi will pick up that kill. And I'll let you guys take it from here. How about that?
Things that I didn't expect to see in my bot lane before 10 minutes. That's what I'm going with on that. Oh, Cops is playing
They're
with him,
looking
right?
for more.
No, this isn't over.
they're looking for more.
Cop, my boy. Good try.
That was wild. That was a full 5v5 team fight, spaced out over what felt like at least a minute, and it's definitely gonna go Fiddle favored here. They'll be able to pick up the dragon as well as all of those kills. That was a wild one. I honestly didn't think it was gonna work with how long they sat in that bush, but they made it happen.
Yeah,
No,
such
we've learned the
masterful
longer you
setup.
sit, the more success you will have.
Yeah, such a masterful setup by the side of Fiddle Elite's Teemo here. We just see the three-man cheese bot lane. And then Mango with the response, knowing that he's on that side of the map. And then the foresight to see the Soul Laners TPing, as well as the Stand United as well. Just really well played from everyone.
Yeah, I imagine Smoke was just like doing his own thing. He's like, "Wait, where is everybody?" And then he stand unites and comes in. He's like, "Everyone left me. Everyone went to a party and they didn't give me an invite. They left me behind." And maybe pick up. Oh no, he just headbutts him right out of there. There's a lot of glacial augments here.
He's just gonna walk
Yeah,
forward.
there's a lot of glacials happening here. I don't know what they can find here. Oh, well,
there it
Blue Jay
is.
does have his ultimate back up. I didn't even notice that, so I guess they will get Cop down again. They're kind of a little salty about that hook earlier under that tower.
Yeah, a little bit. For all of the action, it's just about, yeah, we'll call it a 1K lead for Fiddle Eats Teemo right now. So nothing too crazy. I'm interested to see where this Rift Herald goes, what lane they try and crack open. There isn't There isn't a tower that's threatened to go down with it at this point, so we'll have to see. Looks like maybe a top lane dive.
Oh, it's gonna be a top lane 2v2 of some sort if the junglers run into each other. Did Jay not see Mango back there?
It doesn't
I
seem like
guess
they
not.
did, and you just gotta walk right straight at Eli.
Yeah, who has to burn his flash, but I think he is buying time. We do see Pikachu Tiger also walking up. Mango is there. It's now a 2v2. They're wailing. They're ulting around everywhere. I don't really know what Cassante does exactly, but he was able to get Blue Jay's flash out. Pikachu Tiger is there in enough time. The scream and stand comes out from Lumi, who drops Mango. That was so much damage, but he's not able to get out. Slither faster! Oh no, and he will fall as well to Pikachu Tiger. Both mid laners picking up a kill there.
I actually really like that that interaction, or that, I guess you'd even call it a combo there, with the Cassante and the J4. So Mango locks all of them into the J4 ult, and then Cassante can just go all out and take one of them over the wall to do an isolated, and then
So that's what happened. Yeah,
yep, so-
I was so confused.
and then you know, the other two are just still trapped in the J4 ult. So I didn't even think about that in the draft, but that was kind of an interesting little combo we got to see there, and then definitely paid out well for
Yeah, when you try to go
Boomers.
topside, yeah, when you try to focus topside 2v2 here, this is just a topside 2v2 that you lose for the side of Fiddle. Unfortunately, you just don't have the damage to kill Cassante if you try to go for him first, which is exactly what we saw there.
Yeah, Cassante is going to be an issue. You can see he's got a decent farm lead building at the moment. Shen is one who can be useful even down, you know, CS, because of his just utility on his ult, but
Oh,
we're gonna get
no.
some more
Might do
action.
something
Oh,
here.
really good flash coming out from Zexus to the knockup, making sure Mango cannot escape there, using the exhaust to try to
Walking
slow Jimbo
forward.
down. Not able to get the CC off, but Cop is taking a lot of damage. Zexus is going
But-
in, knocks Cop back into his
Love it.
teammates, uses his Zonyas to try to survive. Smokestacks does come in with the ultimate, but not able to get the taunt off on Cop, and both bot laners are able to get out. The only loss, their jungler. For Mango, rest in peace, my friend.
I'm gonna hazard a point. Okay, it looks like we're gonna take a breath. Alistar changes that came through recently. That ultimate lasts a long time now after the recent
8
changes. So
seconds now?
yeah, he can tank a tower even this early on his own, and then you add a Stand United shield on top of that, and that man does not. I guess he's not a man. He's a cow. He's a cow man. That cow man does not care about towers at that point.
Yeah. Yeah, and if Alistar wins that game, or if Alistar wins this game, then we can attribute the win to those buffs. And if he loses this game, right, we'll play another game of how many times will we have to buff Alistar before people play this champion.
He's been buffed like 18 patches in a row.
Yeah, don't worry, he's still pretty bad.
Oh, this is a fight that I don't know if Smoke wants to take, but he's Shen, so he's gonna be okay. Will that tower drop? Ooh, it's low. Wait, did they kill it before it hit the tower?
It should have got the crash.
I think it got the crash. I think it was just mostly healthy. A Jack Show the Protean. This Cassante is gonna be pretty scary in the team fights with that Jack Show completed. We might get some action around this Ocean Dragon. It would be the second Drake of the game. It looks like Fiddle's Teemo wants Prio on it. I would track Pikachu Tiger. Does have Tibbers, does have Flash Up. So if they're going to make a play, it's probably going to be off of that combo.
Oh,
Yeah, and you have to be really wary when you're taking this dragon here, because everything is just up at this point. If you're keeping track of sums.
oh,
There
that's a
we
TP
go.
coming in. And that is a dead Sejuani. Happened so quickly, and it looks like that dragon is going over to the Boomers.
Yeah, and unfortunately, when you don't have vision on the rest of the team, that sort of play just happens, where Boomers are just able to walk into the dragon and say, yep, you guys aren't allowed to take it, we have Twitch Invis, we're just going to force you guys off of it.
Oh, they did burn, you know. Oh, holy
Oh, that is a
smokes.
lot of damage coming out from Shen. Holy cow, I was not expecting that. But that's even more damage coming out from the bear. And he's slowed. And he's burning. The tick damage. Get up, Tibbers. Okay, he's gonna get out.
You could tell Pikachu was debating the flash there. I think it's wise to hold it because it is such an important engage tool. Like Delta called out earlier, if that flash Tibbers isn't an option, the ways to start a fight for boomers is limited for sure. I mean, you can go in with the Jarvan. It's tough to go in deep enough with the Jarvan to get to the Casio or the Zaya, I feel like. So really the Flash Tibbers is the move.
Yeah, and unfortunately with the way that Mango's building right now, he's going towards Bruiser. He has Gore Drinker completed right now. So he's going to be looking towards more of a Bruiser build with like Sterex, next item or whatever. And unfortunately that build just doesn't one-shot backline.
Yeah. Yeah, it's honestly is really on the 4-0 Annie, which is accelerated pretty fast at this point. Like the damage will be there. It's just can Pikachu Tiger find the windows and the flanks to make it happen?
Well, I think the window is here. He blows the flash, is able to get a very good stun off. Cataclysm comes through. Lumi is trying to get out with his life, but unable to. Blue Jay and Smoke both having to flash over the same wall. The Leandry's burn. I was like, where did that pop come from? The Leandry's is going to take out Blue Jay there. Oh my goodness, and that's a rift for boomers.
Yeah, once again, just a super aggressive play by Fiddle, but they don't have vision on that side of the map. You haven't been able to unlock your support to be able to ward on that side of the map.
They really I don't think anything. Well, actually, this tower's going.
Oh, actually, they are ulting Anna. I'm not sure if they're going to be able to reach, but Jimbo's taking so much damage, took tower shots and Anna's full combo there, and his life is gone. They're chasing Cop down, saying, all right, come on, give us a little bit of a fight here, but they'll just catch the wave and try to get that tower down.
Yeah, I think what is going to be most critical for Fiddle Eats Teemo as they transition into this mid game is they have to track where Pikachu Tiger is. He's got so much of the go button, so much of the damage, so much of the threat coming out of boomers right now is on Pikachu Tiger. So you almost can't start a fight until you know where he is, which means vision's going to be super important. Like flank wards, just knowing where that Annie is at all times is going to be so crucial for Fiddle Eat Teemo to navigate this mid game.
You'd think it'd be Twitch you'd have to track.
I know.
You know, I've never like not had to prioritize tracking a Twitch when he's on the enemy team ever. This is insane.
Yeah, the problem is eventually you will have to worry about the Twitch. The Annie is kind of going to serve as like the bridge to the late game almost, and then Jimbo, if they can get there, the Twitch will definitely kind of take over as the main threat.
Yeah, what I would have liked to see from Pika as well is that he would go Lucidity bits instead of Sorks.
Yeah, just maximize those cooldowns.
Yeah, when you have a minute timer off flash, compared where it's at 4 minutes compared to 5 minutes, it becomes really hard to track.
You actually saw the fair and balanced item Seraphs there along with Rod of Ages. That was a Tibbers dropped onto the Casio. And I mean it was annoying, but Lumi kind of is able to just walk away, none the worse for wear. So that tells me your engage targets, who you want to engage on, is kind of coming to just the Zaya at this point, unless you have the whole team there.
Yeah, and it should be a QSS Zaya eventually coming out from Anna here.
I did notice that lack of damage and thought maybe it was a Luden's burst versus the Leandry's buy for the Annie, but I guess just Cassiopeia has a lot of health and a lot of defensive stats against that burst. So
well, Rod and Seraphs is a pretty tanky combo for mages, so it's God, speaking of tanky, these guys.
I know, I'm watching this and I'm like,
the Heartsteel came back up,
oh
dude.
my god.
Yo, they fought that for so long, that Smoke got a second hit of Heartsteel. What's going on there, dude?
Oh no, here
this
it
is not
comes.
good.
Really good stun coming out on Lumi, who uses his ultimate to try to peel back, but it's not enough. Anna using the ultimate as well, trying to get some CC, but there aren't enough feathers to bind anybody. Blue Jay is getting caught out. Really good shield coming in. Is that a Shen ulti?
Got it.
What the heck was that shield?
It got interrupted.
Oh, it got interrupted. Really good. Okay, perfect. So Pikachu has to use the Zanyas to try to negate some damage. Zexus is by himself against 4 people. That's a lot of damage. I could have swore I was ready to see Smoke come flying in there and taunt somebody, but he never showed up.
He was close to doing it. The shield goes off, but then Eli must have been able to interrupt it with the Cassante up top to actually stop the full cast from coming through. And Smoke's out for revenge.
Yeah.
He has another rock of heart still. Again, every time he has it up, he just says, "Come here. I want to hit you."
Oh, here comes Lumi. Back for more. Oh my goodness. Anna fell there.
Jimbo's
a lot
leaving.
of damage from the
Jimbo's
Twitch.
out.
And Jimbo's like, see
Oh, he's
ya.
back. He's back.
Oh,
Flash
he
over the wall.
flashed over the wall. Here comes Eli. He wants a little bit of the action.
Oh, look at the
Mango
anti-flash.
going to
This out really
flash
well.
forward, trying to get in, do some damage. Pikachu holding that stun, waiting for the opportune moment to get on a critical target. But Anna's not there, so there's really no one he can burst at this time, but able to get the rest of his teammates out. He did stun Blue Jay to get some peel. And both teams will walk away and get ready for this Baron.
Yeah, with how tanky both of these teams are, if one of your carries dies, you just have no damage afterwards.
Yeah. I like for that very reason. I think the Kraken is a good buy out of Jimbo. It's gonna let him hopefully have the ability to choose through. I mean, you got to get through the Alistar, the Sejuani, the Set. Cassio's relatively tanky in her own right as well, so Kraken's a good buy to deal with them. So I'm looking. I mean, Zaya can put down some CC. I think they may have a hard time healing. I'll be very interested to see if they can kill the Cassante in a proper 5v5 team fight, because I feel like, especially with that Jack Show and that force of nature, he's gonna be pretty hard to bring down.
Yeah, and with the optimization of items that we see here from both teams, we have Tank Shred optimized by both carries on the side of Boomers compared to your typical items optimized here for the side for the lead Steamo. And unfortunately, your carries just don't do optimal damage here. Cassio is sort of forced to go Rod here, unfortunately, due to game state, but Zaya going Gale Force here just means you do 0 damage without Kraken Slayer.
That was also a really good attempt to get that pick on Blue Jay right before Baron. Boy, they were full sending it there. Trying to get the smite contest out. Oh, Eli's doing really good at zoning. Cop's trying to get onto the Sejuani as well.
Oh,
they're
turning.
The flash by Pikachu comes out. Cassiopeia ulting as well, trying to get some DPS. Anna's kind of free hitting, but Jimbo is turning on her. The fight is a little split. Zexus very low, trying to get Jimbo out of the fight. Smoke will fall. Anna is running for her life from that very tanky Jack Show Cassante we were talking about earlier. And it looks like Lumi and Smoke are the only two standing from Fett. And Baron went to the Boomers. Very good secure there on that objective.
I don't know if you caught it, Delta, but that was a really... Did you see the cleanse on Jimbo to get out of the Sejuani ult?
Yep.
That was pretty clean. And then he was able to just kind of clean free fire hit on the Twitch there. That was pretty good. That was well fought. I thought they were going to commit to like a full peel off Baron in turn, but they actually were... We'll say they were confident enough to kind of split it. They sent 3 back to kind of start the engage. Jimbo and Mango finished the Baron, and then they all turned and cleaned up that fight.
Yeah, and that's kind of just what you have to do with your comp, where like the rest of your team doesn't really do damage to Baron.
Mm-hmm.
And you have like such a super strong Annie anyways, who's able to hold the choke 1v3. So at that point, you just send Annie on a mission just to hold the choke. We're like, hey, hold the choke.
Hey, put a bear here. Don't let him get past.
Yeah. Well, the bear will hold them off. I don't know. You could do like a UFC tackle to the ground or something.
Actually, really, Cop is going full playmaker build on this Nautilus. Not only does he have the Glacial Augment, but my preferred Nautilus build is Aftershock, and then I like Locket for extra tankiness and like teamfight utility. But Cop is going Glacial for those slows on the hook, and he's also got the Shirelias. So he's going full on playmaker really looking to either get himself in a position to hook or get like Pikachu Tiger in. He just wants to speed his team up, and they want to accelerate this game to its conclusion here, I think.
Well, I want to see another fight.
Yeah, I want to.
Oh, I think we're gonna get it. I maybe spoke a little bit too soon. Really interesting to see how Eli will navigate this fight. Does go all out over the wall. Sejuani ulti will miss. He is 1v4 now. Blast Cone separates Bet from him. Flash is coming out. They are really trying to commit to killing him. Oh, but now he was grounded. All right, and in bot lane, Jimbo deletes Smoke off the map.
Yeah, they got to back though, because they're gonna lose so much on the bottom side. At least this tower, maybe a base tower and dragon. So they did kill the Cassante. They got their man, but at what cost?
Yeah, and depending on like no matter what cooldown you have here, you have to force this.
Oh my goodness, that was beautiful ult energy coming out from Lumi and Anna there to defend their tower. Mango is there, finally finished the dragon, not able to get any return kills to help his team out. Lumi and Anna and Zexus were all able to combo very well there to save their tower and possibly in him.
What a good fight from Fiddle, wow.
Yeah, that Feather Storm was everything there from Anna. That was what turned that fight, and they just ran over Boomers. I don't know how much time they had left on the Baron, but it's 0 seconds now after that, Ace. And
Yeah.
Gold is still Boomers favored, but they staved off losing any key structures in their base. So they live to fight another day if you're a Fiddle Eats team.
Yeah, what's such amazing about that fight is that's the only play you have is Fiddle. You have no other option on the rest of the map. So no matter how that fight goes, you have to fight it. And it's just so perfectly layered.
Oh gosh, speaking of layering, here comes the auto attack from Nautilus, into another auto attack, into a hook, into a stun, into yet another stun. Is Smoke going to be able to get out? Oh my gosh, into more CC, into yet another stun, into another stun.
I would be screaming if I was that Shen.
Let me move! I bet you anything that fight lasted, if it lasted 5 seconds, he was CC'd for 6 of it.
You can see Boomers did a really, really nice job transitioning into late game with Twitch. Like I said, you go late enough, Jimbo's going to farm enough, pick up enough of those kills that you now have the Twitch online. He's fully online. He's got 3.5 items.
Oh, very good cleanse for that knockup, but we're seeing Mango is able to actually get the kill onto Anna. Jimbo was exhausted, his DPS stunted a little bit there. Lumi is there to DPS back. A lot of stuff happening all across the map here. We got Eli fighting, we got Cop fighting, there's Pikachu Tiger coming in with another stun. Mango is gonna get over the wall to assist his mid laner. Meanwhile, Cop will just fall to the Cassiopeia damage. Does have double buffs. Chase him down. Get him. Okay, I guess not. Wow, Eli, you're so fast. Why are you so fast? Oh, the dragon. Never mind. Normal.
It's interesting because yes, they have a gold lead on the side of Boomers. Yes, Jimbo can definitely carry these team fights on the Twitch at this point, but Lumi in his own right on that Cassio, that was a ton of Lumi has arrived on the Cassio as well. So these fights, not that the gold is completely irrelevant, but it's almost which poison champion is going to do more damage before they die. Is it the Cassio or the Twitch? And we'll see if we get another fight of this Baron.
Oh, Mango, I've seen you steal this plenty of times, my boy.
Oh, the TP.
The TP is coming, but Lumi is on it. Going to ground him. The team is turning off. Bet is looking for the fight. Mango his back will eat the Cassiopeia ulti. Very good knockups coming out. But Twitch, Jimbo on the backline, able to free DPS. Zex is trying to get to him, but unable to. Pikachu Tiger is in there, landing all of the CC onto Smoke. They are
Is he
trying
dead?
their best to protect the president.
Oh.
He's not dead. He has Fork. The life still kept him alive in that fight, and they're able to run it down mid for the end. Who needs the big worm? Just get in there and claim your victory.
But all members of Boomers survived that. That was actually a wild team fight.
Wow.
They're gonna clean the Nexus towers, blow up the Nexus. They couldn't bring down Jimbo there. He was free firing.
Dealing out the damage. His HP kept getting almost to that spot, and then you would just see it bloop right back up.
It was close, but nice team fight win. Nice close out to the game from Boomers. Jimbo once again showing why he's so scary on the Twitch. And I don't know. I think people are gonna not give Pikachu Tiger the Annie after another performance like this. This is 2 weeks that we've seen the Annie be an issue. So that was a good game though. I appreciate the level of fights that we saw in that one.
Especially that one top lane. Yeah.
Any closing thoughts, CO Delta, before we kick over to intermission?
That'll be it
No,
for me.
just very well
got
played.
nothing.
I really enjoyed that game.
Yeah, that was a fun one. All right, well, we'll go over to intermission. Thanks for everybody. We have one match left. We'll be right back with the third and final game of this evening. What's up, everybody? Thanks for sticking with us to the third and final match of the evening. We had to kick out that Delta guy. He was casting too good. He was making the rest of us look bad. So he's gone. It's just me, Drubert, andCio here for the final game of this evening. And it has nothing to do with the fact that Delta is playing in this match. We've got
Nothing to do with that.
Legion of the Watchers versus Spark Unknown. I'm pretty excited for this matchup. So let's see what they have in store for us. Anything you're on the lookout for, Cio, as we get into draft here?
Low gross on Alistar.
Listen, we already had one. I think we've hit our Alistar quota for the season with that one pick. So
No. Low gross, if you're watching, you gotta whip it out sometime. I want to see you on the cow, but I don't really have any predictions for either side. Both teams kind of pull stuff out of the woodworks left and right. They have a lot of plot twists with their teams, so but we do see the very historic Senna and Set bans coming out, very targeted bans, so that's to be expected.
Sure. For sure. Senna's a good ban from Sedatin. He likes to. They haven't run it in a while, but he will be one to pull out like a fasting Senna situation as well. In games and seasons past, they've done like Wukong Senna, Wukong farms. They've done a lot of shenanigans. So Senna ban is always, just avoid the headache. That Fiora is definitely targeted to Supro. Don't want that split push menace. What's really interesting?
A ton of targeted bans. Holy cow.
Yeah, Spark Unknown to me is one of the more flexible teams in terms of where they can send their players. So Supro obviously can play top, but he can play ADC as well. So, if one player gets targeted too heavily in the ban phase, they can just kind of reconfigure. And Ezreal, he can take an ADC, but that is a Supro ADC special, the Ezreal. So we'll have to see if that's what they're feeling. The Diana comes through, some good AP damage. She can build health and tankiness if need, kind of a frontline as well. And speaking of frontline, doesn't get much better than the Scion pick coming in. And the Swain is a rapid pick as well. So they've got their frontline figured out on the side of Legion of Watchers right there with those two picks.
Yeah, they definitely have a goal, a set blueprint of how they want to draft their comp. And just Anderson, never shy about first picking that Akali. So he is so skillful on that champion, it can fit into any team comp. So I'm excited to see how it works with this one. And then, of course, excited to see Kizak on that Acel. I've been waiting for it a little bit here, so really excited to see him play that in this game here. And it looks like they are targeting out the 80 carry. Spark's trying to get rid of some more of Delta's champion options here with the Xayah and the Jinx, and then Legion trying to take out Setnu's other top laner there, that Mordekaiser, and then finally the Janna. Okay, that's actually a surprising ban coming out there.
Yeah, I'm curious. They could have picked ADC in first rotation for Legion of Watcher to kind of save Delta from those two target bans. But I think maybe they wanted to get the Swain, knowing that Kizak can play the Swain in the mid lane. It's something he's played before. So maybe they wanted to make sure they get that Swain pick. So I think Delta will be quite happy to get the Kaisa. The Trundle comes through as well to deal with the Ornn. And the Renata. That's going to be low gross on the Renata. I think if I'm looking... The Renata pick's pretty good into them, actually. It can negate... A lot of the people on Legion want to go in, like just want to walk forward and just like run over you, like a steamroller. And Renata ult can kind of slow a lot of that aggression. So I kind of like this. They saved the support pick to last, and we'll have to see if they get value out of it. But I like, in theory, what the Renata can bring here.
Yeah, a lot of peel with that ultimate on those dives. Can W and save from the Akali burst and the Kaisa dive with ulti. A lot of utility there. Plus, I love watching Logos play Renata. So it's very exciting to see that. I haven't seen Delta play Kaisa in quite a while, especially paired with the Swain. So I'm also excited to see that, just the whole entire bot lane matchup. And then the Akali versus the Asol mid, I'm also excited to see how that's going to play out. Because I think Asol just kind of wants to AFK and scale, and Akali really wants to snowball. So seeing how Anderson's going to navigate that lane. You can't really push and roam against an Asol very. I think he has good wave clear throughout the whole game generally. So
he does. The name of the game for Asol here is just to wave clear and farm, and to make this a Kali pick really shine, Anderson's gonna have to get a lot done early, I think. And I you're right that roams are not necessarily gonna be there with the wave clear, so it's actually this is gonna be the good old fashioned you're gonna have to get some 1v1 kills in the mid lane, I think, to make this a Kali snowball come to the forefront.
I am as ready as the day is hot.
It's pretty cold actually, so I don't know.
Oh, well, lucky you. My bedroom in the new house is on the side where the sun sets now. So I have nice coolness in the morning, and then it gets like 3 in the afternoon, and then I'm just in a heat box.
I see. That makes sense. But yeah, we'll kick over to the game here as we get ready. Any level 1? I feel like we haven't had any good level 1, just like level 1 nonsense in a while. Too many teams. Too many teams are playing too smart early on, which is good from a strategy standpoint if you're the teams, but from a viewer standpoint, sometimes you just want a level 1 fiesta. You know what I mean?
And this is no comment to the whole shenanigans or whatever, teams playing too smart, but if there were level 1 shenanigans, it would be this game. It will be Logros.
Yes.
And I'm excited to see that level 1 flash handshake from Logros going to just attach to someone, and they will get somebody. Calling it right now.
I like it. I'll look ahead in the script, see if that's in the cards here. I don't want to spoil it for the viewers at home, so we'll have to see.
We won't spoil.
We'll have to see. As we load in here, I will point out, if this game, let me think what I want to. If this game goes to, I think if this game goes 30 minutes or longer, odds are heavily in favor of red side here. They're heavily in favor of Spark Unknown. Because the Asol scales incredibly well, as does the Ornn. So late game, a long game, that's going to be a Spark Unknown game is my take on this.
Plus the Ezreal scaling as well.
Yep. And it's worth calling out, like I said, they are super flexible. So Ski, the captain for Spark Unknown, is in the jungle here. And and Supro is on the Ezreal in the bot lane. So
imagine doing a vibe check in the mid lane and then immediately failing the vibe check in the mid lane.
Yeah, rude. So rude. But he's got to start scaling. So
True. It's a strat. Oh, here it is. This is the moment. This is where it's gonna happen. He's gonna flash over that wall and dab.
I really thought maybe that was true. I really thought he might flash over that wall. No, he thought better of it. We're going to get just a regular old leash start from both sides. Troll starting red, Key starting blue, and we're up and running here. I think both junglers just clear towards top. I think they both want to get some farm under their belt. I don't anticipate any level 2, level 3 ganks, but I've been wrong before.
Especially, with Trundle. I have definitely been too ganked by a Trundle. You get a little bit too confident, thinking, oh, Trundle will just clear the top side. You get that level 2 push, and then the wave is a little too close to the enemy tower, and then you just have Trundle running you down. So It's never a good feeling.
We'll have to see if we see another. Oh, we're in. We're in.
Oh, oh, he is in there. Of course, it'd be top lane. That's
Yeah.
where all the action happens early.
Directed cam was coded by a top laner.
Yeah, yeah. That was a lot of damage coming out by Ornn. I know it's never a surprise. I don't know why. I'm always like, wow, that's a lot of damage. Like level 1 Ornn just half health someone. And it just baffles me every time that that's continued to be allowed.
Interesting itemization. I'm not familiar with this strategy. I'll keep an eye on chat in case someone's ran it before or I'm just not hip on the latest strat, but we've got call coming through for TKD Ninja on the Scion. So very clear that he just kind of wants to farm it out. Scion does like scale health wise as he kills minions, so maybe he just wants to scale gold wise as well with call. But I haven't seen a Scion go call, so I'm interested to see how it plays out. And yeah, if anyone in chat's seen it before, please educate us. Here in the caster booth on the call tech.
Yeah, oh, well, here comes the first gank of the game.
I gotta pull this off
Kiko is
quick because
there.
look.
Yeah. Troll is gonna be there very soon. TKD will fall to Kiko, who gets first blood, but really
He's
good.
a zombie.
Really good pillar coming out, and then TKD is gonna get a return kill from the grave.
Yeah, that's one thing that's hard to account for unless you play in the Scion a lot. You might be able to get that initial kill, but Troll was there, right place, right time. That pillar was absolutely everything to make sure that they couldn't make an escape into their tower. And the Scion, TKD Ninja, does pick up the return kill in zombie form. He's going to be feeling quite okay with that trade. Let's see. Mango coming through in the chat. He said, bro, Scion can clear a wave with Q and the call will go really quickly. I saw it last night in Clash. So there you go. Reporting live from the Clash fields. Mango Dragon letting us know that at least one other person is running the call tech on the Scion.
Okay, nice. Also, not that it matters pre 14 minutes, but TKD did opt to hold his teleport and walk back to lane, while Setnu immediately teleported back. Oh, but there is no teleport available for Logros. He's just going to get his free reset to base through the Shadow Realm. Very good kill, good damage coming out, and also got Logros' flash there.
Yeah, no, that's big. They'll be able to take Dragon off of that too if they want it. Yeah, they want it.
Yeah, I think Kiko's a little bit too far, and I'm not sure with bot lane having really no priority there, and Anderson having priority in the mid lane, able to secure it. I looked at the mini map for 2 seconds. Set me chill, my guy.
He can't chill. He's Ornn. He breathes fire. All he knows is fire.
True. All he knows is assassination.
Holding that TP is going to come in handy though now. TKD Ninja can get back into lane rather quickly.
Oh, and Kizak is using his TP to get there. You can see on that mini-map that nice juicy wave for him to pick up, and a second one coming in. He's going to have a lot of stacks very quickly.
No, it's good TP usage. Like you said, you can't really use it for a whole lot before 14 minutes other than getting back to lane. But we'll be able to kind of get that quick little recall, get the tier, get back to lane. Doesn't miss much. And yeah, stacking's the name of the game here if you're the Ace Soul.
Very true. Looks like Logros and Kiko are attempting a play here, knowing that Anderson is going to be aggressive. And they're here to completely negate that. He's not going to get out. Has to burn flash, but the ignite is ticking. Sedatin was there, did sniff out some play, but wasn't in good position. It's getting a little hairy here. Troll's also in the mid lane, but I don't think they can do much 2v3. The support and the jungler. Kiko's going to go back to his top side here, maybe looking for a play top side. That was reset.
That was really well done, taking advantage of back timers. Supro going back to base to make a purchase there. He will pick up the Sheen, but Logros and Key make use of the downtime, knowing that Anderson wants to get aggressive. Like we said in draft, the 1v1 kill angle is definitely what he wants to go for. And speaking of 1v1 kills,
Oh no. Oh my gosh. The Ornn is just going to pummel the absolute crap out of the Scion. I'm waiting to know, because, I mean, just looking now, I guess it is an item difference between the Ornn and the Scion. Just looks extremely tanky right now. And
Yeah.
the Scion, I'm waiting for that tankiness to really come through because he's looking like an 80 carry up there at this point.
Well, you have to remember, as we see
Oh my
Troll
gosh.
versus, what is Ornn, like a ram? Goat? Ram goat?
He's something, but Kiko is here to help his top laner. They're going to turn. Troll is able to get the kill onto Setnu before he falls himself to Kiko. TKD Ninja is attempting to get a trade back for his jungle. Has to flash away from the big suck by Kizak. Anderson also there, going to try to get in there onto Kiko. Lands the E and the ulti. Annihilates him. Oh no, he can't keep going. I am a fool. Kizak's just gonna fly away.
Yeah, that's just a soul things. I think, and chat, feel free to correct me if I'm wrong. I think Akali's ult is perfect execution.
The name
Does
of
that
it?
sound right?
Or...
Yeah, the ult of Akali is perfect execution.
Oh, I thought it was the 10th dash. No.
Yeah, I don't know. That's like one of the few moves I think I actually know. So I'm gonna throw that one out there confidently and see. Oh, we're getting a correct in the chat. Thank you, thank you. This is a good day. For me.
Reliable sources, our chat.
Yeah. Yeah, it's really honestly, it's the champions that I've seen a lot in pro play over the years. Because I like some of their alts, casters love to scream out. So Akali is definitely one of them.
Kiana's ulti, when they yell that one out, is the funniest thing, especially when Rafa is casting. My favorite. If there's ever
What
a
is
Kiana.
Kiana's is Supreme,
It's like 10 words. Like
Supreme
a
display of
display.
talent.
Yeah. The
Yeah,
display, supreme display of talent.
Yeah.
It's so funny. Like, why? Why is it that? Anyway, back to the action here, as there is plenty happening across the map. Troll is going to get Rift while the bot lanes are fighting. Very good ultimate coming out by Logros, and Supro is going to flash to get the kill. It just takes one auto left. Delta trying his best to get a return kill, uses the ultimate, but the Renata
he needs to live.
W comes through. He gets the kill. He's going to go. Just keep going. Wait, Logros? Wait, okay, good flash. I'm not sure if there was a DC happening there. He's just one auto away, and finally will fall. Good retaliation there by Delta.
Holy
Very good double kill.
smokes. There's a lot to break down there. First, I wanted to call out, you could see in kind of the 2v2 there, the impact that Swain or the Renata ult can have to completely stifle the aggression. Delta on the Kaisa. Oh my god. Oh, good stopwatch.
Just one Q. Oh, very good. Is everybody lagging? Both Kizak and Logos just stood still for a few seconds.
Nah, it was calculated. They hit the S key.
Ah, okay, calculated.
Yeah, that turnaround from Delta, the ult in on the Kaisa like that and pick up 2 kills, that was pretty slick. Kaisa's one of those champs that you can just do such cool stuff on.
Yeah, and Delta's
Not
one
like
of those
me.
players that
Not
can
like
do
me.
a lot of cool stuff.
If I'm playing the Kaisa, I'm going AP max and just throwing W's from a mile away. I'm that kind of Kaisa.
We'll ignore the fact that you said that.
Yeah, but in ARAM, right? Like, just ARAM.
I can't. Okay. Oh, well, Logros trolled Subro a little bit there. Wasn't able to get the damage off. Has to blow his flash because Troll is there with the pillar.
I think you mean
and
trolled
fall.
Logros is what you meant.
Mm-hmm.
Trolled Logros on the troll. Yep.
Oh, Supro, my boy. I mean, actually, I would trust you. I would trust you, Supro, to go in there and do some
damage
stuff.
down at least. I have to see if Kish engages on the Yi, Dragon's gonna go down. I think it's a dead play.
It's not a dead play when Delta is in there, uses his ultimate to try to gap close onto Kizak, pushing him out of the fight, going to get a kill onto Kiko, who was caught out, and they're still looking a little bit like the little bullet points down there are close, but Supro's going back to farm the wave, Delta's going back to catch, full support's still hanging around in the mid lane, and top lane looking a little tanky. Sunfire completed. Holy cow.
No one wants mythics this game except for Delta on the Kaisa completing that Kraken Slayer. That's the first mythic completed of the game. But possibly because we've got the Gnasher's Tooth for Key, the Sunfire for the Ornn, Anderson here on the Akali.
Who needs mythics when all you need is tier 2 boots?
Yeah, and a can do attitude.
Yep. Well, we were wondering how Anderson was going to navigate Akali, considering the lane matchup was going to be a little but he's 3-1 with a 300 gold shutdown. He's actually been able to get a lot of good roam timers off.
Yeah, actually, credit to him, because it should be very difficult to get those roams off into the Aurelion Soul. And so Anderson finding those brief windows to really make an impact, and then getting kills back. Just finding the windows to roam doesn't always mean it translates into kills, and he's making it happen right now.
And then in the bot lane, a play may be occurring.
Speaking of Akali roams,
very good stopwatch coming from Sedatin, negating Kiko's ultimate there. Trying to get out, has to use Flash and the Ignite. Delta picking up another kill, 4-0 on Delta with a 300 gold shutdown now. That Kraken Slayer coming in pretty clutch with the DPS. Also, shout out to TKD, really good execute up there. Not giving a kill and that gold over to Kizak, kind of wasting his time up there with that roam.
I don't know much about Inting Scion.
Oh! Sorry, I thought that wall was too thick to flash, and he got it.
No, I did too, actually. I will say, if he's going just straight split push kill towers Scion, that might be why, because he went the Prowler's Claw, which I've seen a lot of, like, how would I describe it? Unnatural movement from the Scion. You don't expect a champion that big and bulky to fly at you with the Prowler's Claw, so it always is like very unnerving to me.
Well, hopefully he's able to use it here. Oh, Ornn's gonna ulti, but he jukes it! Really good patience there coming out from TKD. Does try to flash away from the big suck, but will get ultied.
You're not flashing away from the
he's power clausing!
Yep.
Oh, but the Astro Orb just doesn't let him go.
Yeah, there's no escape when the Ace ult drops on half the map there, so.
This is true. And it looks like Kiko is up there now trying to say hi to his enemy jungle friend Troll. A lot of damage coming out. Troll's not going to be able to get out. He does lifesteal with the Chomp, but will fall. There aren't any mutual objectives yet. I think Rift is second, so that might be a Rift going over to Spark.
Ideally, Legion of Watchers would want to cross map, maybe with some kind of pressure, kill, tower, anything on the bot side of the map. But again, it's hard to tower. Oh my god.
Oh yeah, just Akali doing Akali things. Don't mind this. You thought that Ornn was a tank, but not when Anderson is involved. Oh, good ultimate coming out from Logros, trying to save the tower health. And Sedatin is still in that fight, trying his best to get some DPS out, peeling for Delta to get away.
Well, Logros made my point for me. I was going to say it's so hard to tower dive when Renata has ult up, and you see right there. It's the second pretty decent defensive ult we saw.
Well, that would have been Spark's Rift, but Legion said no. We take with our very, 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 very fed Akali.
Akali is fed. Anderson's fed on the Akali. Delta's feeling really strong on the Kaisa. However,
don't do it,
oh my god. No.
I thought maybe a W, but not,
right.
Not like that.
Okay. I was gonna say they want to if you're Legion of Watchers, you want to keep the dragon stacking going as quickly as possible, because that can be your kind of ticket to snowball this early game lead into a win. This is actually really, really big for Spark Unknown.
I think
That's
he tried
really
to ward.
big. Yeah, maybe, or it's just some Rift Herald tech. You don't know. Is it going mid? Is it going bot? Who knows?
We'll never really tell.
Well, it's bot. I guess it's going bot. So that's actually that like from a game state perspective, even taking just that one dragon, if they don't take another Drake the rest of the game, that's tremendous for Spark Unknown because it pushes the soul back at least a full 5 to 6 minutes. And that's time they need to scale.
Oh, Troll looking really aggressive here, forcing out Sephiroth's flash, but he is there with a 3-man ulti. Sedatin using his ultimate as well. He's healing up quite a bit. Kiko is going to fall. That Renata W is not life. Sephiroth's ignited. The Akali E landed. Go! Oh, he's in there. Anderson's gonna get 1. He's Zanya's negating the tower damage. Gonna get 2! Oh, Delta got that one. Probably the W snipe, I'm assuming?
Yeah.
Oh, that was hype.
Everything's coming up.
Solar?
Legion of Watchers right now.
Last game.
Yeah, that was 2 games ago. You know, everything's coming up Legion of Watchers right now. I still stand by my. Although I'm getting a little nervous, but I'm still standing by my 30-minute kind of game timer prediction, where if Legion of Watchers isn't knocking on the Nexus by the time we hit 30 minutes, it could be an issue. I know even though they're really far ahead, their carries have the gold, the items, and the kill right now, but those Ornn items are going to start to come in, and the A Soul is going to eventually hit just like critical mass in terms of just being a giant star dragon. So but it's looking good. It's looking good for Legion of Watchers right now. They are in the driver's seat. They just have to kind of take control of this mid game and find a way to really break it open and close this out.
Yeah, true.
Might that be a 20-minute Baron perhaps?
Well, then kind of looking in position here.
Akali has TP, so Anderson can make it up there. You just want to find ways to try and force.
Oh, this does not look good.
Oh, this could be
this
bad.
does not look good.
Anderson does have TP. Could flank. There's a flank ward behind him. We'll see if he takes it.
Yeah, Ornn ulti will connect on Sedatin, who will immediately pop. TKD also going to fall. There's 5 from Spark Unknown at this Baron fight, just annihilating Legion of Watchers one by one. Anderson, don't take it. Don't! Okay, maybe take it, but you're going to die for it. Maybe not. Actually, spoke too soon. You live with 1 HP, my guy. You had some karma saved up from that one. Very well played. Troll is in there, has to flash out, trying to get some more DPS going, but Kiko, with that Jack Show, is now very tanky and able to auto-attack the Troll down to 0 HP. And that's Baron.
Yeah, Spark Unknown comes up big there in that team fight. I think there was potential to bring that TP in slightly earlier from Anderson on the Akali. You saw the impact he was able to have when he got there. But as it played out, Baron goes over to Spark Unknown. The Scion, TKD Ninja tries to split push and get down that tower. I think he'll probably get the tower. I don't think he'll get much more.
Okay, he's able to get it. Oh no, but now there's 2 people there. Logos is just burning. Sedatin able to get that Baron off of Spark's support, and then Prowler's Claw.
Yep.
Scion being able to use items. Thing. I absolutely love that.
That's what I told you. It's like unsettling. That's like the only way I can describe it. You don't expect that like character model to move that way.
He just zoops. No, I've had it happen to me, and when that the first time, of course I was like, what? How did he get to me? And then I realized Prowler's Claw, and that's when I learned Scion can use items when dead.
Yeah.
I did not. Yeah.
It's so weird. The Baron again, its value is less in what they can get off of the map, and honestly it's more just the fact that it slows the game down even more. They can stall out, they can get their waves pushed back out. I mean, even with how strong Delta and Anderson are, like it's hard to group up even as 5 if you're Legion of Watchers and push into a team with Baron. So good sign, really good sign to stall this game out even longer. Get the A-Soul. A-Soul does have the big one, the big comet. See if he's going to use it.
The sonic boom. It's very true. Well, he is getting some damage out. Really good vision control here from Spark around this dragon, making sure they have every angle covered. There are two
Spark
wards in the pit, but Legion of Watchers is a little split here. Anderson looking for the flank, looking to aim for Supra or Kizak, it seems, but Troll is going to get engaged on and immediately blown up, followed swiftly by Sedan. Anderson was looking for Supra, who arcane shifts over the wall to get away or flash, and that's just the dragon for Spark Unknown.
Yeah, you see right there, kind of a split call, letting the Scion split while trying to contest for the dragon. I might have just done one or the other, but I mean, the other thing that you kind of see how strong the A-Soul, or how big of a problem he's going to become, because by all rights, Legion had that kind of played really well for a 4v5. Like, they had the flank angle on the Akali, but that Aurelion Soul ult, you just press R, drop the big comet, and it's gonna make up for even the best flank that Legion of Watchers can pull off.
Very true. Plus, I don't know if Scion being there would have made any. He's not a frontliner. He's basically a squishy assassin style build that doesn't have a lot of value as a like what we've seen in pro play, where he just stands there and dances while Lucian gets full Cully, in the face. Like we see here, he's just getting annihilated.
Watch this
But he
damage
does
though
do
in
a
zombie
lot of
form.
damage in the zombie form, but everyone can get away. Diana has a dash away. Kizak can fly away. The Ezreal can arcane shift away. There's not a lot of get on and stay on to really utilize his zombie form. I'm wondering if a tankier build, frontliner grouping style play would have been better. Oh my goodness. Lot of AoE coming out from Spark Unknown. Troll he just can't move. He can't get out. He is low to death. He is knocked up to death. He is. And that looks like, well, there's no mutual objectives. I thought maybe Baron.
No,
top side.
No neutrals. Ornn items are online though. You see Ornn himself has the item upgrade, as does Supro on Ezreal. So even though the gold is pretty close and it just raw gold reads ooh, good Zanyas.
Oh, that was a really good Zanyas. Okay.
Can Anderson find? I don't think he can get. Oh
no. There is nothing to find here except the Shadow Realm. You lived on 1 HP last time, but you can't do it twice.
That's one of those where it just kept getting worse for the Akali. At first it was like, okay, and then it zoomed out a little bit more, and I was like, well, now there's 3 people. Oh, now there's 5 people. This is not good. But yeah, there's Ornn items. Actually, now Spark Unknown has a slight gold lead after that kill, but their lead is actually deceptively even more because the gold value from those Ornn upgrades. So they are officially feeling good about this one at this point.
Yeah, Troll is getting himself in another very sticky situation. Ever a point where you want to chase down an Ornn into his fog of war. Yeah. Especially knowing that Spark has been historically grouping, they're moving together, they're really wanting to get these team fights. You don't want to get caught out alone. And I don't think that TK can even use his ultimate to get out here. There's too many things in the way.
Oh yeah, they're doing a good job body blocking
there's
him.
nobody, and there's no one to try to get. And again, that arcane shift and just floating away. There's no use, no value coming out of that Prowler's Claw and Collector from zombie form.
It's definitely a tall order now. We're little under 4 minutes away from that magic timestamp of 30 minutes here, where I think it becomes to be really difficult for Legion of Watchers to win this one. I don't know their best bet. Honestly, it might be this
right now and end?
Yeah. It honestly might be this. If you can just push as a group and TP Scion in, You just gotta go for the end.
No, they're focusing too much on the Ornn here, not as much on the end. And now that Spark has Baron recalls, they're gonna get there and they're just gonna run down.
Yeah, they'll be able to
Legion of
recall. This could be disastrous. It's either gonna be a crazy fight that lets Legion of Watchers wins this, or it might spell their doom.
There's no way Ornn gets out. Ah! Oh my goodness.
I think Ornn's getting out.
I think Ornn's getting out. Yep, he's gonna take 2 down with him. Very good job, Setnail. Okay, he finally does fall, but it was just another very split decision from Legion of Watchers here. And Troll, I don't know if the Gromp is quite worth death. Has to go flash to get out. Sedatin is trying to 1v1 Kizak, who just cosmic dusts him into death. And Kiko just is 1 Q away from getting Troll. Okay, maybe 2 Qs away from getting Troll. 1 more.
Oh,
all
there
right.
it is. Oh, look at that penguin.
Yo, shout out to Anna. It's true. A tank can't hurt you.
True.
Not if you close your eyes. If you don't see them, they can't see you.
I have an Ornn spreadsheet I'd like you to look at, Anna. I'll forward it to you after the game.
Is it gonna cause PTSD?
The Ornn spread. There's an Ornn spreadsheet. For every situation, it tells you what to do.
Okay, so you are Legion of Watchers right now.
Mm-hmm.
Considerably at a huge disadvantage, both with just in general now. How do you get back into this game?
Well, it's a good question. I think... Who can you blow up? I think you need a really... I don't know, it's tough. I think their split push angle, I think, died with that play after Baron. Like, that was your best chance to kind of catch them off guard and just break open the base and win the game. I think now you need some sort of flank engage on... It's really tough. So Renata's really the weakness of Renata. Like a lot of champions who have an alt similar to her. I know this, like, like Seraphine, the alt is kind of like, they're kind of similar. So I don't want to give away too much here, but she hates it when people flank or they don't come from the same direction, because it makes it really hard to get value out of the Renata alt. So they need to find a way. Honestly, it's got to be probably both Delta and Anderson getting into the backline and just 100 to 0 kill on the Aurelion Soul. It could be on the Ezreal too, but I think you have to take one of those 2 carries out if you're going to win a team fight.
Yeah, well, it looks like they heard you. They also read the script and thought, hey, let's try to do that right now. But unfortunately, Ezreal is extremely slippery. He's getting a lot of cooldowns back, a lot of damage, and Kiko is just on Troll and Delta, not letting them get away. And TKD has died once more, the zombie form trying to get in and do a little bit more damage. Ornn is just in everyone's face. Not a lot of damage can be done to him or the Diana. They're just these 2 very tanky, very damage-oriented, beefy frontliners. And
they both have
Delta's dead. He can't DPS.
They both have the Super Jack shows, so not much you can do.
True. Sedatin attempting to defend his Nexus with his life. Good Zanyas. Trying to get in there. Oh, the Renata W is coming out. Not able to save, though. Anderson not able to defend. And that is a victory for the Spark.
Hey, look at that. 31 minutes. I still got it. Got it.
What was your estimate if the game goes longer than 20?
I said if it went longer than 30 minutes, then I think Spark Unknown was gonna win.
That was in the script, so yeah.
I just flipped to the back page of the script. That's my secret. Always read the last page first, Well, that was a lot of fun. Thank you, everybody, for coming out to the cast. Thank you to the teams for putting on a show from start to finish. Gotta say one more time, thank you to Kita for all of the subs, for most subs in Odyssey history with 50. Yeah, we'll probably make an announcement or something. Thank you so much for that, though. But yeah, if you find yourself subbed, you can thank Kita for that one. And thank you for all the casters coming out tonight. This is a fun one. This is a really fun week 5. Hope everyone enjoyed it as much as we did on the caster side.
Yeah, shout out to Thrasher. First cast. That was a joy to watch. So hopefully we'll see Thrasher on the casting booth again in the future. Nudge, nudge, wink, wink.
Yeah, and I promised that I wouldn't do a shout out until we made it successfully to the end of the stream. But this is a big behind the scenes debut. Thank you, Talia. Me Patel was out sick today. Thank you, Talia, for running production in the background. Couldn't have done it without you. That's a prod win. There, I made it all the way to the end of the stream before I embarrassed you. So there you go. But yeah, that was fun. Thank you, everybody. We're gonna sign out here over in the caster booth. Thanks for watching. Check out the replays on YouTube, and have a good rest of the weekend.